Oh, yes, my friends. What is going on? It is Vince Bracy, your host here, back for another episode of Know Your News Live. It's going down, right? My guest today is it's very, very interesting gentleman. Calls himself a red-blooded metalhead, which is, that rocks, right? His wife thinks he looks like Roman Reigns. That's a good looking man right there. And he's not opposed to a little cosplay from time to time. It happens because he's also the voice actor and the voice of Mika in the game Genshin Impact. Today, our guest is Robb Moreira. Robb, how are we doing today, man?
Well done on the pronunciation.
Thank you, Robb. Thank you.
Appreciate it. No, it's not easy. It's not easy, but you nailed it. Well done.
Right. I could hit the more American, like Moreira.
Yeah, I mean, I let that slide. I'm cool with that. But if you can really nail that rolled R, you're aces in my book.
I'm from the Bronx, man. I'm from the Bronx.
There you go. Exactly.
What can you say? Right. Robb, very, very happy to have you here today. Obviously, we're going to have some fun. We're going to get into our KYN 7, as we like to call it, which is basically 7 of the top news stories of the past week or the past couple weeks that are very stupid. They're funny sometimes, and a lot of times they're also very, very weird. So I'll be asking you some questions and just getting your reactions on what you think could be going on in this crazy, crazy world.
All right.
Before we get to that, I want to remind everyone watching, if you're watching now live or you're watching back, please make sure you're sending in those super chats. If you have a question or statement that you want to be a part of the show, we can get that read live on the air for you. All you have to do is hit us up in the super chats. But if you're not trying to go through YouTube, you can hit us up at KYNchat.com. We really, really appreciate it, and it helps support the show, y'all. That's what we're here for. All right. Thank you for supporting. Now, Robb, we're going to get you into our very first story of the day.
This
is story number 7, reported by the National News. A real estate agent in Iran was arrested after a video went viral showing his company transferring the title of a house from the current owners, a husband and wife, to a new owner. And authorities did not like this. They had a problem with this new owner and considered the transfer a violation of moral values. This cannot happen. We can't allow this to happen. Robb, what was the issue with the new owner of this particular house?
A violation?
Violation.
Whoa. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, that sounds interesting. I'm trying to think, like, what would be, like, who could you transfer ownership of a property to that they would find morally wrong? I don't know. It's got to be like an animal. Like, it's got to be something weird, like the family pet. I feel like it's something like it's. I mean, if this is gonna be ridiculous, it's got to be like they transferred it to their dog or something, like something weird, or like the family donkey. I don't know, something.
I like this. I don't know how many families have donkeys, but that would be even more interesting.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody has a dog, but maybe it's not a dog. What if it's like, oh, we're transferring the deed to the family pig, because
weird.
Why not?
Why not the family pig? Come on, man. You gotta give it to the pig, right? You are an amazing voiceover artist and an amazing guesser. It was absolutely the dog. Producer Joel has a picture for us, or it's a video. Check this out.
My God.
They're actually signing the contract. Put your paw right here. There we go. Come on. This is crazy. So in Iran, people are discouraged from keeping dogs as pets because they consider them unclean. But dog ownership is on the rise, and this couple had no heirs whatsoever. So they decided to transfer the ownership of their home, business, all this wonderful stuff to the dog.
That's great. See, and the thing is, I mean, I didn't know that owning a dog was looked at as an issue culturally over there. But yeah. I mean, there's been so many rich people that have left large sums of money and incredibly lavish inheritances to their family pets. This just sounded like par for the course of weird pet loving people.
Crazy part is it happens. Clearly, I don't know why this is a common thing. I might have to see if I could, cosplay as a dog in Iran or something like that.
Right? It's like, dude, give me a house. Heck yeah, let's go.
how it goes down a little bit. We saw the video just now of the agent having them sign a dog. That agent apparently was later arrested and his firm was shut down. We can't have this going on.
Wow.
Indeed.
Man, so I mean, everybody was kind of shooting for the stars on this one, huh? Man, this guy lost everything. That's crazy.
We're about to make history with these dog houses. I promise you.
Oh, man, that is nuts. Wow. It's like I feel bad and I kind of don't. I don't know. It's like you kind of asked for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's wild.
I mean, they could adopt. They could adopt it and given somebody a house. But
right?
To each their own.
To each their own. Exactly.
Right.
Wow, that is wild.
From dog houses to story number 6. This one comes to us from the very official CNN. Now, for years, there was a popular myth that people in the country of Montenegro were very lazy for some reason, right? That sparked the creation of an annual contest in the town of Bresna where the winner earns a 1,000 euro prize. Rob, please give me your best guess at what kind of contest is this? What are we doing?
Let's see, a contest known for being lazy.
That's right.
Okay. I'm gonna go best guess like a sleeping contest, like who could sleep the longest, or like a napping. I don't know. I'm going to that, or maybe like a beach going contest, like whoever spends the most time at a beach. I don't know. I'm between maybe one of those two, but maybe going to the beach is too active. I'm sticking with sleeping contest.
That was sign me up for the sleeping contest. First off, I'd
be down.
That is good. But yes, it was pretty on par. They call it the laziest citizen contest. And we have pictures of what this contest looks like and exactly what you would think.
That's amazing.
Exactly what you think. Just chilling, chillaxing, if you will.
Oh my God, look at this.
I'm a big fan of the show Big Brother, and that's what this looks like right here. Just people in a house chilling.
Look at that. College. It's like college/camp.
Look at that. They basically just have to lay down for as long as possible.
Wow.
The rules of this contest is that standing or sitting are considered a violation.
Whoa.
And grounds for immediate disqualification. That is too much activity, y'all.
It's like, whoa, sitting down, glutes are involved. Get out.
Gotta completely vertical.
No muscle groups can be used during the contest. Wow, that is so wild. I mean, it looks nice, but I mean, if you're gonna win, you're probably doing this for a ridiculously long amount of time that after a while is not going to be fun.
I figure. I'm still slightly interested in this just because I'm a pretty lazy guy. I can lay down for it. I'll take it. I
mean, if you got like a Switch, an iPad, and a phone, like you're probably all right.
Got to have some stimulation going on, right?
See, now I got a question though. What's the bathroom situation?
Oh, check this out. Contestants are allowed to have 10 minutes every 8 hours to go to the bathroom.
Oh, I'd be done. I drink.
I was gonna say, Rob, do you think you can handle that? Or
no way. With the amount of water I drink, I'll be lucky to break like 3, maybe 4 tops.
I hear you,
but I'm done.
I also drink a lot of water, but I also take a lot of flights. So I would say my cutoff is like 5 hours. And like when I get off the plane, I'm rushing to the bathroom still. Like,
yep,
it's rough. It's rough.
Man, okay, that's an interesting contest.
So yeah, laziest place in the world, I guess.
And if
or
you're
just
the laziest,
one of the laziest.
Yeah, and if you're the laziest, you're 1,000 euros richer. Not so bad.
Get some euros. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it's close to dollars, right?
Yeah, that's not too far off. I think it's like a little more, maybe.
It's like 1,000.
Like a hair more. It's about the same. Yeah.
Right. So more on the contest. Last year, a lying down record of 117 hours was set. But as we speak, this is still going on right now. They've smashed that record as the competition has currently surpassed 24 days. That's insane. 21 people started and at least 7 people remain. That is impressive. This is going on right now, apparently.
Oh my God. I want to know what these people do. It's like, what do you guys do? Like, are you employed? Like, it's 24 days.
For that, unless you're absolutely doing nothing but laying on your ass anyway, like $1,000. I don't know if that for almost a whole month of laying
I'd do
down.
it for a day, maybe, but geez, a whole month? That's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
I think
All
the
right.
worst part is that only one of these people win. So there's gonna be there's 6 more people that just wasted a month and get nothing.
Just lay there the entire time. So what did you get out of that? I don't know. Just a back rash.
I know, got some back sores or something. I don't know. I need a chiropractor.
Now, as
Jeez.
crazy as it sounds, I feel like I could still be an okay contender for this one. 24 days is way too much. But Rob, I'm curious, what is the longest you can go without doing absolutely anything?
Oh, just like total immobile, like
just chilling, just
chill. You know what? I could probably it would really depend on what is passing the time. If I'm watching movies, I could probably pass a good amount of time. So like if I could probably marathon the 3 Star Wars movies, the original saga, and I think I'd be all right.
There you go. Throwing a Harry Potter or something in there too.
It's something that's like lengthy, that moves, it keeps you engaged. I think it'd be all right if you did like the extended Lord of the Rings movies. I think that, I mean, it's epic. I think that's enough to keep you engaged. I feel like the Avengers series of movies might be too much. The Infinity War saga, that's a lot. But I think something that's like in the 6-7 hour pocket of movies, I think I'd be okay. But as a bit of a gym rat, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Okay, now I hear you on that. You do get the urge.
At some point I'm like, all right, I need to lift something. I need to do a jumping jack. I need some movement.
I hear you. If you put on Breaking Bad, I'm good for like 2 days though, honestly.
Oh, see, that's a good one. See,
like 2 whole days straight, I'll watch.
Yeah, see, I marathoned that when they were doing the last season, and they did the marathon of all the seasons together. That's when I jumped in. I was like, all right, I guess I'm watching 4 seasons in a row. Let's do it.
Too good. Montenegro, if Breaking Bad is involved, sign us up. All right, get it going.
We're down. We'll be there.
Right. I want to take the time to remind everybody that is watching with us right now to please get those super chats in, folks. Of course, we do this. We bring you some great entertainment, but we want to remind you to continue to support us. Like, comment, subscribe, of course. But if you want to continue to support, hit us up on kynchat.com. It is the #1 way to get your comments and statements read live on the air or in another episode. We want to have you be a part of the show with us, y'all. That's all we want. All right. kynchat.com. Check it out. All right, let's move on to our next story. This is story number 5, reported to you by the Daily Express. Now, you would think people would stop trying to explore the seas or the ocean just freely, right? But of course, leave it up to a Florida man that was arrested after trying to use a homemade vessel to cross the Atlantic to London, England. Does it say where he's coming from? Right. But yeah, he made it almost to London. But what kind of vessel do we think that he was traveling in? You might have heard of this, but it was not a boat. Just putting that out there.
Oh,
it was not a boat.
So it was a homemade vessel that he left from somewhere on the East Coast.
Made himself.
That he made and went to London, and it's not a boat?
It's not a boat.
Oh, geez. I don't know. I'm getting Niagara Falls vibes. Was it a barrel? Like,
ooh, yeah, people do that. People do
right? I mean, that's the only thing, because I know that's why they did that's why that became so popular, was because of the barrel, like the barrels, I guess. I don't know, something with how they were not indestructible, but they kept water out. I don't know. Or just, I don't know. That would be my guess. Unless it was like a bathtub or something. But I don't even think that could float. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I'm good. I'm guessing barrel or bathtub.
Now, I don't want to go down a rabbit hole because now I'm thinking if all these things would make it across the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, could it? If you had like an oar and a bathtub, like, could that make it? Maybe. I don't know.
But I wonder if these would float. But this gentleman decided he was going to sail or barrel or bathtub, make his way over to London across the ocean on a giant hamster wheel that he built himself, apparently. We have pictures. This has been going crazy in the news right here.
Oh my God.
I don't know how close he was. Oh no, check this out. So his name is Reza Belushi. The Coast Guard rescued him about 70 miles off the coast of Tybee Island, Georgia. So again, I'm not sure how far it was, but he refused to leave the vessel, saying that he was absolutely going to make it to London. And after a 3-day standoff, the Coast Guard got him up out of there, apparently.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed. I would have liked to have seen if he could do it. That's some crazy engineering. That looks pretty okay.
Honestly impressive. Again, maybe because of the timing of recent news of people exploring in the ocean.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not the smartest thing. Maybe you want a boat nearby just in case. But man, that's a big trip.
It is impressive. It is impressive. Again, I don't know if it said where he came from. But just being on the ocean and whatever kind of contraption that was.
Oh man, dude, I'm on in the ocean on a cruise ship and I'm freaked out. This guy's in a hamster wheel.
Yeah, right.
Jeez,
crazy.
That is wild. Did he have like? See, it makes me think because it's a hamster wheel. Did he have like just like a giant bucket of like random food that he would just stuff into his cheeks like a hamster? Like, how did he survive? How do you prepare for this trip? Like, did he mark how long it should take him, more or less? How did he measure this? Did he have like a GPS, like his phone hanging in front of him, telling him where to go? Like, that's crazy.
There's a lot of questions that come out. And now that you mentioned food, I immediately went back to the bathroom and was trying to figure out how.
Oh, there you go. Like, where do you go? You know?
Do you have to stay in the middle of the hamster wheel, or can you like actually move around? I don't know.
You see, like there's a lot of logistics here that I'm questioning.
That is interesting.
You know, is it like I'm on the beach and I'm going that way until I hit land, and hopefully that's London. Like, how does that work?
I don't know. Maybe went to pirate school or something like that. How do you know where you're going?
Maybe he's old school and just had like a map. He did it old school style. Yeah, he had MapQuest.
I read it earlier, and now it's really flabbergasted.
Right? He pulled up MapQuest and it's just an arrow pointing forward. He was like, "Wait, am I going the right way? Hold on, I'm holding it upside down. Okay, there we go. It's that way."
Stay out of the ocean, my friends. That's my lesson.
Don't mess with the ocean. All right.
Right. I have our story number 4 is reported to you by NBC4 Washington. Detectives say they're on a lookout for a man accused of robbing a McDonald's restaurant in Fairfax County, Virginia. Boo on you. Don't do that. All right. He allegedly stole an undisclosed amount of money at knife point. They released surveillance footage, and this guy shouldn't be too hard to find because he had a very unique look. Rob, what was so unique about this alleged robber stealing from McDonald's, man? Come on.
See, that's not cool. You know, that's not cool. But you know what? I have a feeling, and this would make it funny, and I hope one of these is right. But if he did this dressed, not that I'm condoning robbery, obviously, but if he did this dressed as Ronald McDonald or the Hamburglar, that's just incredible. I'm hoping it's the Hamburglar, because that would be phenomenal. This would be the best news story ever right now.
I think Ronald McDonald would be super ironic, but
right? It was
the
like
Hamburglar is perfect,
right? Wouldn't that be perfect? And he never actually talks. Like he just goes over and he's like, "Give me the money, robble." You know, it'd be awesome.
The Hamburglar is amazing.
If I was the cashier, I'd be like, "Yeah, whatever, dude. You're the Hamburglar.
I knew this day would come."
To do. Is this not your job when your parents named you Hamburglar?
Oh,
here.
no. Oh, that is not in the training manual, yo. I also thought of the Grimace challenge has been a really big thing on social media lately. I was like, that could be somebody like taking it to another notch also. But yes, Hamburglar definitely wins. I wish it was. I really wish it was.
Oh, that would have been great.
The unique thing about this robber was he had 3 parrots on him for some reason. Like actual parrots, because 1 parrot is never enough. 3 whole parrots. And do we have pictures or a video? We got footage of this gentleman, Johnny Depp, walking into
oh my god,
walking into a McDonald's and robbing someone. They're calling this guy the Bird Bandit.
Bird Bandit.
Fitting.
Okay. I like the alliteration. Cool. I'm with it.
Right. He had two parrots sitting on a big cowboy hat and another one sitting on his shoulder. And big surprise, police were able to identify him and at least
Really
were waiting to arrest him because he deserved it. Captain Jack Sparrow, ladies and gentlemen.
Pirates got a pirate.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yo, that was really maybe he watched One Piece on Netflix recently. It was like, oh,
It's
going down.
Be, right?
It's the pirate life for me. I know it.
Yeah, he was just like, if I'm not getting rum, I'm getting money. So
Yo.
like,
why
right.
McDonald's though?
Yeah, that's a weird target.
And like,
I mean, besides the fact that the guy had 3 parrots on him, I mean, it's like, you probably don't want to be easily identifiable.
Yeah,
3 parrots might be a giveaway.
I can see it. Maybe they were fake parrots, and he was like, that was part of his disguise or something like that.
Oh, see, that would be interesting.
Dude, we saw your birds. We saw them. There's feathers all in the cash register. Come on.
We know it's you, dude. What do you mean? Maybe it was the other guy with the parrots.
Come on.
There are no other guys with 3 parrots. It's you.
We checked. There's none of them.
There's nobody else. It's you.
Bird Bandit strikes again. That is impressive right there. Right.
Yeah.
I got a couple more stories for you here, Rob. Story number 3 is coming to us from the good old Fox News. Right. A driver on a highway in Nebraska called 911 to report that another car was on the wrong side of the road and almost hit him. Right. Police got the location of the driver and went to check it out, but there was a problem. What was the issue here, Rob?
Ooh, there was a problem. Huh. Interesting. Was it? No, oh man, I don't know. Was there like a marathon happening at the same time? That
in the middle of Nebraska?
Maybe. I don't know, like some kind of bike-a-thon, the local bike-a-thon that stopped traffic or something that prevented them from stop. I don't know. That's a good question. Or maybe the driver was a child. The driver was like an 8-year-old.
It's an 8-year-old just weaving through the cornfields.
Going wild. Grand Theft Autoing and is living out his gamer dreams. Who knows, right?
It's a joyride. It's a joyride.
That happens. It happens.
It absolutely does happen.
That happens.
This driver, apparently it was the person that called 911. It was the person that called 911 was the person that was driving the wrong way on the highway. It turns out the guy was driving drunk, and his blood alcohol content was more than twice the legal limit. So he was immediately arrested, and fortunately nobody was hurt. Oh, we do have video of this too, I believe.
Yeah, do you know why I stopped you?
Yeah, because I was on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah. Is there a reason for that?
No, but I must have missed an exit.
Missed an exit?
Were you the one that called in?
Yep.
You were?
Yeah, because I thought somebody was on the wrong side of the road, bro.
But it turned out it was you.
Yep, look at dumb.
Turned out it was you,
Wow.
huh?
I love being so toasted. You don't even realize you ratted yourself.
He tried to be a good citizen, though. He's like, oh, somebody is wilding out here right now.
Guys, I'm saving lives here. There's a reckless driver. Sir, did you know it was you? Ah, crap.
He felt so bad though for himself.
Yeah, he was just like, I'm dumb. I'm a dumb person for so many reasons right now. like, man.
That sucks. Again, nobody was hurt, so thankful for that. But
wow.
Yeah, that is, I don't know what kind of sentence or charge you get for something like that.
I mean, do they give you leniency because you ratted yourself out?
I would hope.
Maybe.
Like, you know what? I thought I was telling on someone else, but was I not doing the right thing? Would y'all be out? Would y'all have came out if I didn't say something?
If I didn't say anything, this could have gotten worse. You know, that driver could have did bad things.
Exactly.
Sir, you are driving. Stop
was
talking
you.
as if it's somebody else.
It was you, sir.
Driver is you. Okay. Stop.
That amazing full circle moment for the cop. Were you the guy that called?
I was like, was that you?
On.
Yeah, I thought somebody was doing dumb things. You know,
Turns
you did
out it
dumb
was
things,
me.
right? Yeah, I am dumb.
My bad, officer.
Good combo.
Can we get out of here now?
Good
My
combo
goodness.
drunk tank for you. Let's go.
There you go. Drunk tank. Throw them in. Throw them in. Right. I have one more
Wow.
reminder for everybody that is watching us. If you're watching with us live or you're watching the show back, of course, get those super chats in. Again, if you have a question for us, me, Rob, someone else on the show for some reason, or a statement that you need to have read out, or you just want to, chime in on the jokes and the fun and stuff like that, please enter those things in right now. But of course, KYNchat.com is where you support us. We want to make sure that we get those read out live on the air and support you for supporting us back. We appreciate that. Right. A couple more stories. Let's get into it. Story number 2 is reported by Ars Technica. All right. Artificial intelligence is becoming all the rage, but as we know, it is not perfect yet. We'll see. All right. Microsoft Travel featured an article written by AI that recommended cannot miss attractions in the city of Ottawa, Canada. Right. Some of the recommendations were obvious, but one of them was not. Rob, can you give me your best guess? What did AI suggest was the number 3 destination you should visit in Ottawa? And they recommend specifically that you visit this place on an empty stomach.
Ooh, on an empty stomach.
Gotta go.
All right, so it's got to be a restaurant of some sort. I can only presume. Was it a restaurant like at the Eiffel Tower? Like, was it something like totally ridiculous? Like that's just not there at all?
Ooh, fancy. No, this was actually in Ottawa, Canada. It was a very popular place, somewhere that anyone can possibly go and get themselves a really good meal. It was the local food bank. We have a screenshot of the article. number three in the top destinations in Ottawa. I feel like I might have been to Ottawa before, but I'm not sure what else goes on over there.
Wow.
It's a place where you eat. So AI just threw it. Hey, I know there's a lot of people going in and out of this spot, right?
This place is hot, man. People are coming here all the time. This is the joint.
Yeah. Apparently,
man.
Producer Joel grew up in Ottawa, so maybe he could let us know about the hot spots if we decide to make a trip over there.
Hey, that's what it is. You go to the pub, get a brew, and then go hit the food bank. Right? There you go. It's a good night.
This is why you gotta be easy on trusting like ChatGPT and stuff, folks.
Yeah.
It is believed that the AI model used a summary online to write this and can't understand context. The context was really lavish or cool places that someone that's not from here would want to stop by. I don't know if the food bank is
AI.
I don't know if the food bank is
You know what though? We considering how AI is on the rise, and we know that some folks are freaked out about it. Obviously, voice actors, we as well have our concerns about AI and voice, application and things like that. So it's understandable, totally get it. But this kind of story is the one that you want to hear because it goes to show you like. We're good. We got a bit of time yet before we see Skynet take over. It seems
there
like
you go.
We're all right.
Job security, man. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, I think we're okay. No Terminators yet. If they don't know the difference between a food bank and a 5-star restaurant,
come on,
we're probably all right.
We're good. Unless it was a trick. Unless they're like just letting their guard down for a little bit. Who knows?
Could be that advanced. I don't know. They may be playing dumb.
We'll find out.
The Matrix may happen at some point. We'll see.
That's what I'm afraid of. that is I feel like it's literally just going to be us versus the robots, man.
Maybe we're plugged in right now, Vince.
Oh, snap. I always feel like that. I always have to check. I know, right?
Deja vus. If you get a deja vu, it's a glitch in the Matrix.
That's what they say. That's what they say. On this story, Microsoft took that article down. They said it was human error. They said it was human error on that one, right? But interesting stuff. If you're looking for fun and games, make sure you go to a really cool place like Best Buy or something like that. That's
right. Yeah. It's like,
they got a ton of games. Looking for a place to stay? Zillow is they got really good stuff on that. Right. I have our last story for you. Right. I didn't want to keep you waiting too long. Right. Last story is going to be story number 1 reported by Fox 2 Detroit. A man named Thomas Howie was eating at an Olive Garden. Delicious, right? Olive Garden. Right. This is a restaurant in Warren, Michigan, specifically. He ordered the minestrone soup and discovered a problem. What was the problem with this soup, Rob?
Okay, discovered a problem. Was there a rubber band in it? Or was it not cooked?
Minestrone looks like rubber bands a little bit, right?
I could.
Didn't
Some of the pasta that's in there might be something. I mean, there's something had to be in there. It's not simple. It's not going to be like, oh, you brought me a chicken noodle and I wanted minestrone. It wasn't that simple. It had to be something like, and I stuck a spoon in and said, So I'm thinking, there was something in there. It was a foreign substance. There we go. I'll keep it nice and general.
There we go.
There was a foreign substance that was not pasta, beans, or anything delicious that goes in a minestrone.
There you go. Very, very broad, but efficient. A foreign substance it is, Rob. This foreign substance, if I had to think of a top 10 list of things I don't want in my soup, this would probably be in the top 5 at least. It was a rat's foot. Not even a rat, just the foot of a rat, which makes you wonder, where the heck did the rest of this rat go, man? Where did it?
That is awful.
My squeamish friends, close those eyes. We have a picture of this disgusting little rat foot.
Look at the size of that thing.
With some celery, carrots on the side and stuff like that. That is nasty.
Oh, that is awful.
That is nasty. Apparently, Thomas took a bite of the soup. Something stabbed the inside of his cheek. So he spit it out into a napkin. And imagine your surprise to see a freaking rat's foot.
I really don't know how I would react. That's because you know what it is? Like, after you see it, it's like, am I going to freak out now? It was already in my mouth.
Yeah. I'm flipping out.
It in my mouth is worse than me now seeing it.
Yeah.
And that happened. We passed that. We crossed that bridge. That is awful.
I am flipping out, y'all. This guy, he filed a lawsuit and his attorney is reportedly trying to settle out of court, but Olive Garden attorneys, because they have their own attorneys, of course. Right? They have not been responsive. And a spokesperson for the restaurant said, we have no reason to believe that there is any validity to this claim. Maybe this guy planted it by chance, just had his lucky rat's foot floating around.
Now that Olive Garden is like, we'll find the rest of the rat.
Find it.
Because if it was us, we need to find it, get rid of it.
Do you plan it? And is Olive Garden a place that you want to try to sue?
You know what? Maybe because it's Olive Garden. Well, even then, I mean, they're a huge, like, I mean, I guess that depends on how Olive Gardens are made. Like,
they're making some money.
Because they're aren't they like franchisees?
Yeah.
As opposed to, so they're all independently owned. So you're really only getting money from the person that owns the restaurant, not necessarily Olive Garden. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if they're like Fridays, if they're like something going on. I don't know. I wouldn't have aimed for them though if I'm doing something shisty like that.
Go to like Roof Chris or something like that. See
something a little higher scale, right?
A rat's foot though. I don't know if I could bring myself to carry that around if I
know, like you have like a weird glass vial of like rat appendages. Like, let me just drop this here.
I'll tell you what, I want a new mouth though. If I'm gonna sue after tasting a rat's foot, I want a new mouth.
Oh yeah, no. If it was I'm going to a dentist. I'm gonna be like, bleach my mouth. Even if that's dangerous, bleach it. I don't care.
Get out.
I want to taste nothing.
Absolutely nothing. That is nasty. Geez. That, of course, the last story's always got to be a weird one.
Oh right? Yeah, you took it with that one. Jeez.
That is all the stories I have for you. Rob, of course, we appreciate you being on the show. We thank you for taking some time out of your day to come hang with us for a little bit. Can you please let these people know what you're doing, where they can find you, all that good stuff?
Absolutely. You guys can hear me on Genshin Impact as the voice of Mika. You can check me out on Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s as well. I play a couple of characters in there. Besides that, you probably hear me regularly in commercials, but if you want to check out what I'm doing on the regular, you can at Robb Moreira VO, as you can see there. That's my user for pretty much Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all over. So I'm pretty easy to find. Google my name, and I'm not hard to catch.
There we go. There he is, Robb Moreira.
Yes, sir.
Right. Awesome voiceover work too. Make sure you check out his stuff.
Thank
Make
you.
sure you
Thank
check
you,
it out.
man.
Right. That brings us to the very end of this broadcast. Once again, my name is, can you see it? Can you see it? Vince Bracy.
Oh,
here.
that's dope.
I need more shirts. I love having my name
That's
on my
dope. I need
right?
one with like my logo or something. I feel underdressed. I
Gotta
like
do
this.
it. You gotta do it. It's a good investment.
See, I
All
wore
right?
my green. That's my
There you
green.
go.
That's my branding right there. So I got my green
matching.
going on. There you go.
Get it, y'all. Get it. Right. Again, this is Know Your News. You can catch us for the KYN Live every single Thursday. We'll see you next Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some more stories that are totally real. Like they really exist, but they're also totally ridiculous. And we are so sorry. But until then, peace out, y'all. Have a good one.